Welcome back to our series on the evidence of evolution. So far, we've explored biogeography and comparative anatomy, both powerful clues showing how life has changed through time. In this episode, we turn to another major source of evidence, the fossil record. The fossil record is like a vast history book written in stone. Each fossil preserves a moment from Earth's past, helping scientists trace the long and complex story of evolution. Fossils are the preserved remains or traces of extinct organisms, bones, shells, teeth, leaf impressions, footprints, or even burrows. They form when organisms are buried quickly after death, and their hard parts are replaced by minerals over millions of years. By studying fossils, scientists can reconstruct ancient life and understand how species have changed and diversified through time. Layers of rock, or strata, form over long periods. Older layers lie beneath younger ones, a principle known as superposition. By examining fossils within these layers, scientists can trace the history of life through the geological timescale. In the oldest rocks, we find simple organisms like bacteria and algae. In younger layers, we find more complex plants and animals, evidence that life has evolved gradually over billions of years. The fossil record shows clear transitions, gradual changes from one group to another as species adapt to their environments. For example, the evolution of horses. Early horses, such as Eohippus, were small, with several toes and teeth adapted for browsing. Over millions of years, they evolved into modern horses. Equus, which are larger, with a single hoof and high-crowned teeth for grazing. This series of fossils shows continuous adaptation to changing grassland environments. Let's examine the evolution of birds. The fossil Archaeopteryx displays both reptilian traits, such as teeth and a bony tail, and avian characteristics, such as feathers and wings, illustrating how birds evolved from small dinosaurs. Transitional fossils are among the most convincing pieces of evidence for evolution. They show a blend of features from different groups, illustrating the gradual nature of evolutionary change. For example, Tiktaalik rosie, a fish with lungs, a neck, and limb bones, bridges the gap between fish and amphibians. Australopithecus, a ferensis, a hominin that could walk upright but still had ape-like features, linking apes and humans. Another example is Peripatus, a living missing link between segmented worms and arthropods. Peripatus is especially fascinating because it's not just a fossil. It's alive today in moist forest habitats. It has a soft, worm-like body with segmented legs and antennae, features shared with both worms and arthropods. Its body structure bridges to major animal groups, providing insight into how the first arthropods might have evolved from worm-like ancestors. Because it retains many ancient features, Peripatus is often called a living fossil, a living representative of an ancient evolutionary stage. The fossil record shows several consistent evolutionary patterns. Succession of life forms, simpler organisms appear in older rocks, and more complex ones appear in younger layers. Groups like trilobites and dinosaurs disappeared, paving the way for new dominant species. This can be described as extinction and replacement. Fossils on different continents, like Mesosaurus in Africa and South America, support the theory of continental drift. These patterns confirm that evolution has occurred gradually and systematically over vast periods. To understand when organisms lived, scientists use two main methods: relative dating and absolute dating. Relative dating is the process of determining the order of fossils by their position in rock layers. Absolute dating is the process of using radiometric techniques to measure the decay of radioactive isotopes, giving actual ages in millions of years. The fossil record is the most direct evidence of evolution, showing how life has changed, diversified, and adapted through time. From extinct transitional species like Tiktaalik to living ones like Peripatus. Fossils reveal the pathways that link ancient life to modern species. Each fossil, whether buried deep in rock or still alive in nature, offers a clue to our planet's evolutionary story. Thanks for watching this video on the fossil record as evidence for evolution. See you soon with another episode on evolution. Until then, happy learning.